and sworn enemies draws near. Each clan runs solo under one chieftain's iron rule. No species-wide command, just hunter, prey, and tool. Suicide doctrine keeps their secrets from our hands. Scuttled ships before capture, that's how every clan stands. Vandal never stops, Stinger haunts the Virgil gates. Investigate the QV stations under Vandal siege. Intersect defense solutions, hunts beneath each ridge. Scythe and blade patrol the glashings, frozen dark. Operation sworn enemies leaves its burning mark. Vandal never stops. Operation sworn enemies awaits. Dr. Arlo Kelly snapped the glyphs on captured hull. Clancy reborn from studying the Vandals. Luminescence kin that ships with every mood they feel. A species still a mystery behind the brutal zeal. Logan Jorrit follows where the Onyx Trail began. Vandal taking bodies flowing through a smuggler's plan. Intersect defense solutions hunts the hidden source. Vandal never stops, it holds its brutal course. QV stations burning where the Vandal made their mark. 7 mission stages deep inside the frozen dark. Lieutenant's body holds the access card we need. Logan Jorrit's investigation follows every lead. Vandal never stops. Logan Jorrit seals their fates. Investigate the QV stations under Vandal siege. Intersect defense solutions, hunts beneath each ridge. Scythe and blade patrol the glashings, frozen dark. Operation sworn enemies leaves its burning mark. Vandal never stops. Operation sworn enemies awaits. Banu trade with some Versailles keeps its careful distance wide. No diplomacy has ever turned a Vandal's lethal tide. Kingship arrives and systems fall before its ancient power. Harvesting the planets in the most catastrophic hour. Orion surface part with any matter from above. Tibber and Caliber lost to everything they shove. Nix feels the pressure as the raids grow every year. Vandal never stops, and sworn enemies draws near. Investigate the stations where the Vandal left their dead. Logan Jorrit follows every smuggler's hidden thread. No salvation past the Virgil, jump points killing zone. Operation sworn enemies hunts the dark alone. Vandal never stops. Operation sworn enemies awaits. Vandal never stops. Luminescent darkness waits. 2681, they hit the Dill Township in the night. 6 through 8 souls lost to Vandal's first relentless strike. No warning, no diplomacy, no reason anyone could find. A nomadic clan of hunters leaving nothing left behind. Orion fell and Virgil burned, Tiber lost his ground. Admiral Bishop told the Senate war all around. Sting, claving scythe, now on the next frontier. Vandal never stops, and sworn enemies draws near. Each clan runs solo under one chieftain's iron rule. No species-wide command, just hunter, prey, and tool.
Thanks for visiting. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Safe travels.
From our hands, scuttle chips before capture. That's how every clan stands. Vandal never stops. Stinger haunts the Virgil gates. Investigate the QV stations under Vandal siege. Intersect defense solutions hunts beneath each ridge. Scythe and blade patrol the glaciers frozen dark. Operation Sworn Enemies leaves its burning mark. Vandal never stops. Operation Sworn Enemies awaits. Dr. Arlo Gellis mapped the glyphs on captured hub. Clan theory born from studying the Vandals' lethal pull. Luminescent skin that shifts with every mood they feel. A species still a mystery behind their brutal zeal. Logan Joy follows where the honest trail began. Vandal death and bodies flowing through a smuggler's plan. And a sect defense solutions hunts the hidden source. Vandal never stops, it holds its brutal course. QV stations burning where the Vandal made the mark. 7 mission stages deep inside the frozen dark. Lieutenant's body holds the access card we need. Logan Jorrit's investigation follows every lead. Vandal never stops. Logan Jorrit seals their fates. Investigate the QV stations under Vandal siege. Intersect defense solutions hunts beneath each ridge. Scythe and blade patrol the glaciers frozen dark. Operation Sworn Enemies leaves its burning mark. Vandal never stops. Operation Sworn Enemies awaits. Banu trade with some, but Zion keeps us careful. Distance wide, no diplomacy has ever turned the Vandals' lethal tide. Kingship arrives and systems fall before its ancient power. Harvesting the planets in the most catastrophic hour. Orion surface bomb with antimatter from above. Tiber and Caliban lost to everything they shoved. Nyx feels the pressure as the raids grow every year. Vandal never stops, and Sworn Enemies draws near. Investigate the stations where the Vandal left their dead. Logan Jorrit follows every smuggler's hidden threat. No salvation past the Virgil jump points, killing zone. Operation Sworn Enemies hunts the dark alone. Vandal never stops. Operation Sworn Enemies awaits. Vandal never stops. Luminescent darkness waits. In 2655, when Messer's grip gone too far. Political refugees fled darkness to a distant star. Delamar's asteroid deep within the Glatcham ring. An abandoned mining hollow where the free could sing. They named it Levski after Earth's old revolutionary flame. Basil, who had dreamed of freedom, here they built the same. Glasham's rocks concealed them from the Empire's searching eye. Levski never bowed beneath the dark nick sky. 6 rules carved in stone above the airlocks wide. Even if you disagree, respect our right to life inside. Mercy Hospital tends the wounded in the deep. Cafe Muse serves those whose revolutionary spirit's key. Levski never bowed. Basil's dream became a shrine. Walk the halls where rebels carve their freedom from the stone. Anthony Tanaka's monument stands proud and never alone. Conscientious object sales what corporate worlds forbid. People's Alliance holds the line for everything they did. Levski never bowed. People's Alliance holds the line. Over years, a criminal element found its way inside. The welcoming alliance couldn't always stem the tide. Teachers, courtiers on the halls where politics once ruled. Free thinkers mixing awkwardly with those who can't be fooled. Moraine neighbors sit too close and push too hard to join. People's Alliance holds its ground on every flip of coin. The UE relationship stays complicated every day. Levski never bowed, never looked away. Vandal raids grow bolder near the Virgil jump point zone. People's Alliance standing guard but standing more alone. Operation Sworn enemies haunts abandoned station halls. Revolutionary spirit tested as the darkness calls. Levski never bowed. Moraine crosses every sign. Walk the halls where rebels carve their freedom from the stone. Anthony Tanaka's monument stands proud and never alone. Conscientious object sells what corporate worlds forbid. People's Alliance holds the line for everything they did. Levski never bowed. People's Alliance holds the line. We're dedicated to the creation of an egalitarian community where all sentients may feel safe, expressing opportunity. Black market goods exist beside the altruistic dream. Nothing in the People's Alliance is quite what it might seem. Outlaw bases hiding giga built beyond the ring. Criminal strongholds built on what the darkness chose to bring. Yet still the monument of Tanaka stands above it all. Levski never bowed, never chose to fall. Walk the halls where Vassal's spirit lives in asteroid stone. People's Alliance holds its ground, it never stands alone. No salvation needed when the dream was always free. Levski holds the line for everyone who dares to be. a criminal element found its way inside. The welcoming alliance couldn't always stem the tide. Teachers' courties line the halls where politics once ruled. Free thinkers mixing awkwardly with those who can't be fooled. Moraine neighbors sit too close and push too hard to join. People's alliance holds its ground on every flip of coin. The UE relationship stays complicated every day. Levski never bowed and never looked away. Vandal raids grow bolder near the virtual jump point zone. People's alliance standing guard, but standing more alone. Operation Sworn Enemies hunts abandoned station halls. Revolutionary spirit tested as the darkness calls. Levski never bowed. Moraine crosses every sign. Walk the halls where rebels carve their freedom from the stone. Anthony Tanaka's monument stands proud and never alone. Conscientious object sells what corporate worlds forbid. People's alliance holds the line for everything they did. Levski never bowed. People's alliance holds the line.
We are dedicated to the creation of an egalitarian community where all sentients may feel safe, expressing opportunity.
Black market goods exist beside the altruistic dream. Nothing in the People's Alliance is quite what it might seem. Outlaw bases hiding Giga built beyond the ring. Criminal strongholds built on what the darkness chose to bring. It's still the monument of Tanaka stands above it all. Levski never bowed and never chose to fall. Walk the halls where
Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System.
People's alliance holds its ground. It never stands alone.
Your vehicle has been moved to our
No
storage facility.
salvation needed when the dream was always free.
Your insurance claim has been
Levski
sent.
holds the line for everyone who dares to be. Levski never bowed. People's
insurance claim
alliance
has been
holds the
sent.
line. Levski never bowed. People's alliance.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
In 2582, when Carla Larry found the dark, a solo nav jumper left the Berman system's mark. Named for the goddess of the night in ancient Greek. Nyx hid in darkness what the corporations couldn't see. A dark nebula borders where the system turns. Glacium ring circles where the asteroid field burns. Nyx are stripped and Colas waits for Genesis to try. Nyx hides in darkness beneath a lightless sky. Nyx too chokes in acid clouds too thick to clear. Nyx stirring ice giant turning cold throughout the year. Giga built lies silent at the system's frozen end. QV service stations marked with smugglers round the bend. Nyx hides in darkness. Glacium holds the ships from sight. Explore the dark beyond the nebulous black veil. Nyx turns to silence where the corporate empires fail. Genesis terraforming bears what others left undone. Nyx hides in darkness.
the ancient night. The People's Alliance made this darkness home in 2655. Political refugees who kept their revolutionary drive. Left ski car from Delamar beneath the asteroid stone, a haven for the rebels who refuse to live alone. Vandal ships now haunt the Virgil jump point edge. Stinger glaive inside patrol the darkness pledge. Operations for enemies haunts abandoned station. Hold these hides in darkness as Vandal Tech recalls. Know you we flag protects this dark frontier. People's Alliance rules, but Vandal draws near. Every pilot wants to steer from Virgil's dangerous zone. The raids grow bolder, Nyx cannot fight alone. Nyx hides in darkness. Vandal cuts the Virgil light. Explore the dark beyond the nebulous black veil. Nyx turns in silence where the corporate empires fail. Genesis, terraforming deaths what others left undone. Nyx hides in darkness, far beyond the reach of sun. Nyx hides in darkness, terraforming fights the ancient right. Experimental technology attacks what seemed undone. Genesis, terraforming battles what the Empire shunned. Nyx's atmosphere slowly starts to
Welcome
clear.
to the
A
ASOP
call is
vehicle
well
retrieval
to
system.
persevere. Meanwhile, Vandal raids grow closer every day. The Giga Belt hides criminals along the way.
Your
Dark
insurance claim
nebula
has been
watches
set.
over everything below. Nyx hides in darkness, in the only home they know. Explore the dark beyond the nebula's endless wall. Nyx turns in silence, waiting for the final call. No salvation promised when the Vandal raids ignite. Genesis keeps working through the
Your insurance
ancient
claim has been
frozen
set.
night. Nyx hides in darkness,
Thank you.
terraforming fights the ancient night.
Your insurance
Nyx
claim
hides
has
in
been set.
darkness.
Thank
Genesis won't give up the fight. In 2082, when Carla Larry found the dark, a solo nav jumper left the Bremen Systems mark. Named for the goddess of the night in ancient Greek. Nyx hid in darkness what the corporations couldn't see. A dark nebula borders where the system turns. Glass shimmering circles where the asteroid field burns. Nyx are stricken cordless, waits for Genesis to try. Nyx hides in darkness beneath the lightless sky. Nyx two chokes in acid clouds, too thick to clear. Nyx an ice giant turning cold throughout the year. Giga Belt lies silent, the system's frozen in. QV service stations mark with smugglers round the bend. Nyx hides in darkness, Glatchin holds the ships from sight. Explore the dark beyond the nebulous black veil. Nyx turns in silence where the corporate empires fail. Genesis terraforming dares what others left undone. Nyx hides in darkness, far beyond the reach of the sun. Nyx hides in darkness, ancient night. The People's Alliance made this darkness home in 2655. Political refugees who kept their revolutionary drive. Levski car from Delamar beneath the asteroid stone, a haven for the rebels who refuse to live alone. Vandu ships now haunt the Virgil jump point, 8-edge, Stinger, Glaive, and Scythe patrol the darkness pledge. Operation Sworn Enemies haunts abandoned station halls, Nyx highs in darkness as Vandu tech recalls. No UE flag protects this dark frontier. People's Alliance rules, but Vandu draws near. Every pilot born to steer from Virgil's dangerous zone. The raids grow bolder. Nyx cannot fight alone. Nyx hides in darkness.
was terrible.
Vandu cuts the Virgil light. Explore the dark beyond the nebula's black veil. Nyx turns in silence where the corporate empires fail. Genesis terraforming dares what others left undone. Nyx hides in darkness far beyond the reach of sun. Nyx hides in darkness, terraforming fights the ancient night. Experimental technology attacks what seemed undone. Genesis terraforming battles what the empire shunned. Nyx's atmosphere slowly starts to clear. A coreless world that dared to persevere. Meanwhile, Vandu raids grow closer every day. The Giga Belt hides criminals along the way. Dark nebula watches over everything below. Nyx hides in darkness in the only home they know. Explore the dark beyond the nebula's endless wall. Nyx turns in silence, waiting for the final call. No salvation promised when the Vandu raids ignite. Genesis keeps working through the ancient frozen night. Nyx hides in darkness, terraforming fights the ancient night. Nyx hides in darkness. Genesis won't give up the fight. In Stanton's human space,
Welcome
Banu
to the
voice
ASOP
appear.
Vehicle Retrieval System.
Hello, human neighbor, the first alien
Your
ever
vehicle has
heard.
been delivered. Please visit us again.
No face to meet, no hand to shake, nobody in the room. 3 asteroid stations holding treasures in the gloom. Darcy Station waits near Hurston's toxic haze. Cello hangs near Yellow through the asteroid maze. Kinga floats near Microtech in frozen grace, where color never shows his face, yet fills every space. No credits change hands in Wicklow's ancient way. Buy new culture, trades in favors every day. Bring investor water, copium, horn, and more. His warehouse holds the treasures that the humans adore. Wicklow never shows his face. Buy from favors freely paid. Trade your cargo for the favor. Wicklow keeps in store. Great
stands human space. A binary voice appeared. Hello, human neighbor, the first alien ever heard. No face to meet, no hand to shake, nobody in the room. 3 asteroid stations holding treasures in the gloom. Daisy station waits near Hurston's toxic haze. Cello hangs near yellow through the asteroid maze. Kinga floats near Microtech in frozen grace. Wicklow never shows his face, yet fills every space. No credits change hands in Wicklow's ancient way. Buy new culture, trades in favors every day. Bring investor water, copium, horn and more. His warehouse holds the treasures that the humans adore. Wicklow never shows his face. Buy new favors freely paid. Trade your cargo for the favor. Wicklow keeps in store. Grade A components waiting past the Emporium door. 3 stations scattered through the human corporate night. Wicklow never shows his face, but leaves his mark in sight. Wicklow never shows his face. 3 stations hold his trade. First non-human NPC to walk the human verse. His presence felt in every station, better not the worst. Reputation grows with every contract brought to close. New missions unlock deeper as your standing grows. Ships with special loadouts still is glamorous, bizarre. Armor, weapons, components gathered near and far. His stations, human space. A final voice appeared. Hello, human neighbor, the first alien never heard. No face to meet, no hand to shake, nobody in the room. 3 asteroid stations holding treasures in the boom. Daisy station waits near Hurston's toxic haze. Cello hangs near yellow through the asteroid maze. King of floats near Michael taking frozen grace. Wicklow never shows his face, it fills every space. Critics change hands on Wicklow's ancient way. Final culture trading favors every day. Bring them best to water, copy and horn and more. His warehouse holds the treasures that the humans adore. Wicklow never shows his face. Final favors freely paid. Trade your cargo for the favor. Wicklow keeps in store. Grade A components waiting past the Emporium door. 3 stations scattered through the human corporate night. Wicklow never shows his face, but leaves his mark in sight. Wicklow never shows his face. 3 stations hold his trade. 3 stations hold his trade. First non-human NPC to walk the human verse. His presence felt in every station, better not the worst. Reputation grows with every contract brought close. New missions unlock deeper as you stand and grow. Ships with special loadouts fill his glamorous bazaar. Armor, weapons, components gathered near and far. His Emporium glows with treasures on display. Wicklow never shows his face, but never goes away. Freight elevators carry what the contracts ask. Every turning point completes another task. Move the system first before the deeper trades begin. Wicklow's ancient final ways pull every pilot in. Wicklow never shows his face. Dicey sailor, king of late. Trade your cargo for the favors. Wicklow keeps in store. Grade A components waiting past the Emporium door. 3 stations scattered through the human corporate night. Wicklow never shows his face, but leaves his mark in sight. Wicklow never shows his face. 3 stations hold his trade. The bottom met humanity before the stars were charted wide. Traders born from culture where the deal is one. Pride solely system home to those who bought or buy and sell. Wicklow brought that ancient way to Stanton's corporate spell. His warehouse holds no credits, cannot buy or own. Grade A reward for those who earn the favor shown. 3 asteroid bases haunting in the human night. Wicklow never shows his face, but fills the verse with light. Well, but fills the verse with light. Trade your cargo where the final treasures glow. Wicklow counts the favors that the humans hold. No salvation needed when the Emporium parade begins. Wicklow's ancient trade still beats where human commerce wins. Wicklow never shows his face. 3 stations hold his trade. Wicklow never shows his face. Warehouse treasures on parade. In 2865, when Magda Hurston claimed this world, an aristocratic dynasty's ambition was unfurled. Indigenous life replaced by factory smoke and flame. Every living creature lost to Hurston's corporate game. Central Tower rises where the wilderness once stood. Strip mining carved through every vein of stone and wood. Aerial circles scarred above the polluted shore. Hurston Dynamics owns and always asked for more. Lowville's walls rise higher than the ships that dare to land. Teacher spaceport guides the workers follow in command. Mass transit runs through corridors of corporate gray. Yeah, long contract sign, another worker's life away. Hurston Dynamics owns Magda built a family shrine. Explore the dying world where industry consumed the ground. Lowville hums with workers' lives and factory sound. Aberdeen holds pleasure where the fallen go to pay. Hurston Dynamics counts the cost of every working day. Hurston Dynamics owns every soul that signs the line. No UE Senate seat was ever claimed by Hurston's name. Corruption fears kept politicians clear of Magda's game. Antimatter precursors fill the ships that leave the ground. Munitions traded endlessly without a protest sound. Magda Mongovitz scarred beyond the factory haze. It turns in toxic silence through the polluted days. Few choose to resign when the first contract ends. Hurston Dynamics owns a world that never ends. Polluted coast stretches past where oceans used to breathe. Toxic air, the only thing that Hurston chose to leave. Every biome stripped to feed the corporate core. Pressure fills with those who couldn't take it anymore. Hurston Dynamics owns pleasure holds the last decline. Explore the dying world where industry consumed the ground. Lowville hums with workers' lives and factory sound. Aberdeen holds pleasure where the fallen go to pay. Hurston Dynamics counts the cost of every working day. Hurston Dynamics owns every soul that signs the line. Magda sails still walk the halls of Central Tower tall. Aristocratic profits built on those who rose and fell. Reliable weapons sold to every corp.
Stop shooting my ass.
Hurston's ammunition business
I have to fly this bridge.
no horizon left on Hurston that isn't
Gotta hide it.
Aboriginal ecosystems lost to corporate desire. Cross the landing zone, feel Lowville suffocating weight. Hurston Dynamics owns your destiny and fate.
Only one left.
Explore the dying world where Hurston
Working great.
counts the dead. Every worker's contract signed in blood and
365 when Magda Hurston claimed this world. An aristocratic dynasty's ambition was unfurled. Indigenous life replaced by factory smoke and flame. Every living creature lost to Hurston's corporate game. Central Tower rises where the wilderness once stood. Strip mining carved through every vein of stone and wood. Aerial circles scarred above the polluted shore. Hurston dynamics owns and always asked for more. Loville's walls rise higher than the ships that dare to land. Teaser spaceport guides the workers following command. Mass transit runs through corridors of corporate grade. Year-long contracts sign another worker's life away. Hurston Dynamics owns Magda built a family shrine. Explore the dying world where industry consumed the ground. Loville hums with workers' lives in factory sound. Aberdeen holds pleasure where the fallen go to pay. Hurston Dynamics counts the cost of every working day. Hurston Dynamics owns every soul that signs the line. No U.S. Senate seat was ever claimed by Hurston's name. Corruption fears kept politicians clear of Magda's game. Antimatter precursors fill the ships that leave the ground. Munitions traded endlessly without protest sound. Magda moaned all its scarred beyond the factory haze. Heater turns in toxic silence through the polluted days. Few choose to resign when the first contract ends. Hurston Dynamics owns a world that never mends. Polluted coast stretches past where oceans used to breathe. Toxic air, the only thing that Hurston chose to leave. Every biome stripped to feed the corporate core. Pleasure fills with those who couldn't take it anymore. Hurston Dynamics owns
one of our ships. Shit, we lost one of our own. Little help over here.
Above the toxic skies, below veiled chokes and dust and flame. Everest harbor floats above the corporate blame. Magda Hurston bought this world in 2865.
Go off my back.
Aristocratic dynasty that bleeds the planet dry. Central Tower watches over every numbered soul. Strip mine and carved out Hurston's every vein and
We lost one.
arrow circle scarred above the polluted shore. Everest harbor floats. Hurston always asks for more. 6 hangars hold the capital ships. Too large to land, 8 landing pads. Traders dealing contraband in a standard transport bill runs every cargo line. Hurston Dynamics weapons fill the cargo every time. Everest harbor floats.
Stop shooting my ass.
Magda Hurston's weapons for the show.
Don't lose your wings.
Float above the toxic world where workers sign their lives. Everest harbor concentrate that Hurston Dynamics drives. Magnum on surface far beyond the factory haze. Heated turns and silence through the polluted days. Everest harbor floats.
Oh, not that.
Hurston bleeds the world below. Those walls rise higher than the ships that dare to land. Tease the spaceport guys, the fuel follow the command. Mass transit runs through corridors of corporate gray. A long contract sign on where you know the work is there. Aberdeen holds pleasure where the criminals atone. Every prison sentence carved in Aberdeen's cold stone. If you choose to resign when the first contract ends, every harbor floats above the world that never mends. Antimatter curses fill the outbound bays. Munitions traded through the stations. Endless haze. Every cargo deck runs heavy with Hurston's yield. The price of every weapon is a planet slowly killed. Everest harbor floats. Pleasure takes the ones who fall too low. Float above the toxic world where workers sign their lives. Everest harbor counts the trade that Hurston Dynamics drives. Magnum on circles far beyond the factory. See the turns and silence through the polluted days. Everest harbor floats. While Hurston bleeds the world.
Crap!
Hurston Dynamics built their empire on the dead. Indigenous life replaced by factory smoke instead. Central Tower rises where the wilderness once stood. Aristocratic profit caught from everything and warship. Rentals offer pilots.
Why are you still
escape from
alive?
Lover's grip. Galleria shots for those who need to stop before the trip. No horizon left on Hurston, it isn't smoking fire. Everest harbor floats above the corporate fire. Float above the toxic world where
Shit, that was one of our ships.
Hurston's the dead. Everest harbor trades and everything the dynasty bled. No salvation past the strip mines where the workers tore below. Aberdeen knows the ones who couldn't take the corporate flow. Everest harbor floats while Hurston bleeds the world.
Ah! Ah!
Everest harbor tower watches over every numbered soul. Strip mine and carved out Hurston's every vein and hole. Aerial circle scarred above the polluted shore. Everest harbor floats, while Hurston always asked for more. 6 hangars hold the capital ships too large to land. 8 landing pads for traders dealing contraband. Interstellar transport guild runs every cargo line. Hurston Dynamics weapons fill the cargo every time. Everest harbor floats. Magda Hurston's weapons for the show. Float above the toxic world where workers sign their lives. Everest harbor counts the trade that Hurston Dynamics drives. Magnum on circle star beyond the factory haze. Heater turns in silence through the polluted days.
Ah!
Harbor floats.
Seriously?
While Hurston bleeds the world below. Lowell's walls rise higher than the ships that dare to land. Tisa spaceport guides the few who follow the command. Mass transit runs through corridors of corporate gray. Year-long contracts sign away another worker's day. Aberdeen holds pleasure where the criminals atone. Every prison sentence carved in Aberdeen's cold stone. Few to the resound when the
Why?
first contract ends. Everest harbor floats above the world that never mends.
Seriously?
Antimatter precursors fill the outbound bays. Minutiae traded through the station's endless haze. Every cargo that runs heavy with Hurston's yield. The price of every weapon is a planet slowly killed. Everest harbor floats. Pleasure takes the ones who fall too low. Float above the toxic world where workers sign their lives. Everest harbor counts the trade that Hurston Dynamics drives. Magnum on circle star beyond the factory haze. Heater
Das macht so
turns
nichts
in
wirklich.
silence through the polluted days. Everest harbor floats, while Hurston bleeds the world below. Hurston Dynamics built their empire on the dead. Indigenous life replaced by factory smoke instead. Central Tower rises where the wilderness once stood. Aristocratic profit carved from every vein and wood. Ship rentals offer pilots quick escape from Orville's grip. Galleria shops for those who need to stop before the trip. No horizon left on Hurston that isn't smoking wild. Everest harbor floats above the corporate fire. Float above the toxic world where Hurston counts the dead. Everest harbor trades in everything the dynasty bled. No salvation past the strip mines where the workers toil.
Nach all der Mühe.
Aberdeen holds the ones who couldn't take the corporate flow. Everest harbor floats, while Hurston bleeds the world below. Everest harbor floats, where Aberdeen's prisoners lie low.
Meilen. one try.
Thanks.
This does not work, so I'm done.
Above the frozen world where Magnus built his dream. Poor Tresla holds the name
Welcome
of one
to the
who
ASOP
shaped
vehicle
the
retrieval
scheme.
system.
Alina Tresla mentored
Vehicle
him
selected.
through every
Your vehicle has been
frozen
delivered to
doubt.
the following Please visit us
Her
again.
name now guards the
Goodbye.
station, watching microtech throughout. Geostationary fixed above new badges don't. Poor Tresla serves as every trader's frozen home. Millions skewed past daily through these cargo bays. Poor Tresla remembers through the frozen corporate haze. Interstellar Transport Guild runs deep below the deck. Every cargo transfer handled without a single wreck. 8 hangars hold the ships that dare the frozen air. 12 landing pads for those who find the business there. Poor Tresla remembers Magnus tokens gratitude and toll. Float above the frozen clouds where new babbage blows. Poor Tresla counts the trade that endlessly still flows. Calliope turns cold where wild winds never cease. Poor Tresla remembers Alina's last in peace. Poor Tresla remembers Alina watched the frozen world below. Server farms run cool beneath the frozen dome. Magnet sodas, old ones just to give microtech a home. Power grows in Arctic cracks with farmers start upstream. Antiseptic properties in every lightning's frozen scene. Clyde's jade, ocean shimmer under pink and alien sky. Utopia's frozen islands watch the cargo passing by. 12
to the
land paths for every
vehicle
ship that
retrieval
dares to
system.
go. Poor Tresla remembers every story
Your
ever
vehicle
told.
has been moved to our story. Please visit
No
us
other
again.
name was bidden for this frozen gate. Alina shaped the mind and made microtech's estate. Every million SU that passes through this hub carries Alina's legacy beyond the frozen scrub. Poor Tresla remembers millions skewing constant flow. Float above the frozen clouds where new babbage blows. Poor Tresla counts the trade that endlessly still flows. Calliope turns cold where wild winds never cease. Poor Tresla remembers Alina's last
This will
peace.
never
Poor
work.
Tresla remembers Alina watched the frozen world below. Terraforming failed and left this world in frost. Magnus saw the gift and what the UE had lost. Reliably frigid for the servers deep within. Alina's wisdom helped him know just where to begin. Spy grandstand stall above the corporate night. While these bar burns warm against the frozen light. No other meant to earn a station in this space. Poor Tresla remembers Alina's frozen grace. Float above the frozen clouds where Magnus built his name. Poor Tresla counts the trade that always stays the same. No salvation from the frost that Alina helped him own. Her name lives in orbit above the frozen stone. Poor Tresla remembers Alina watched the frozen world below. Poor Tresla remembers
Das ist hier noch nicht mal.
Alina's name in ice and indigo. 2681, they hit the Dale Township in the night.
Welcome to the ASOP
633
vehicle
days souls
retrieval
lost
system.
to vandals, first relentless strike. No warning, no diplomacy.
Your vehicle
No
has been
reason
delivered to the
anyone
following.
could find.
Please visit us again.
It works right.
Nomadic clan or hunters, leaving nothing left behind. Orion fell and Virgil burned, then Tiber lost its ground. A moral bishop told the Senate war was all around. Sting the glaive and scythe now haunt the Nyx frontier. Vandal never stops, and sworn enemies draws near. Each clan runs solo under one chieftain's iron rule. No species-wide command, just hunt to prey into. Suicide doctrine keeps their secrets from our hands. Scuttled ships before capture, that's how every clan stands. Vandal never stops, Stinger haunts the Virgil gates. Investigate the QV stations under Vandal siege. Intersect defense solutions, hunts beneath each ridge. Side and blade patrol the glaciers, frozen dark. Operation sworn enemies leaves its burning mark. Vandal never stops. Operation sworn enemies await. Dr. Arlo Jelly's mapped the glyphs on captured hull. Clan theory born from studying the Vandals' lethal pull. Luminescent skin that shifts with every mood they feel. A species still a mystery behind the brutal zeal. Logan George follows where the Onyx Trail began. Vandal taking bodies flowing through a smuggler's plan. Intersect defense solutions hunts the hidden souls. Vandal never stops, it holds its brutal course. These stations burning where the Vandal made the mark. 7 mission stages deep inside the frozen dark. Lieutenant's body holds the access card we need. Logan Torrett's investigation follows every lead. Vandal never stops. Logan Torrett seals their fate. Investigate the QV stations on the Vandal siege. Intersect defense solutions, hunts beneath each ridge. Scythe and blade patrol the black gems, frozen dark. Operation sworn enemies leaves its burning mark. Vandal never stops. Operation sworn enemies awaits. Vinyl trade with some but shine keeps its careful distance wide. No diplomacy has ever turned the Vandals' lethal tide. Kingship arrives and systems fall before its ancient power. Harvesting the planets in their most catastrophic hour. Orion surface bound with antimatter from above. Tiber and Caliban lost to everything they shoved. Nyx feels the pressure as a rage roll every year. Vandal never stops. And sworn enemies draws near. Investigate the stations where the Vandal left their dead. Logan Torrett follows every smuggler's hidden thread. No salvation past the Virgil jump points, killing zone. Now operation sworn enemies hunts the dark alone. Vandal never stops. Operation sworn enemies awaits. Vandal never stops. Luminescent darkness waits. In 2681, they hit the Dale Township in the night. 6 through 3 days, souls lost to Vandal's first relentless strike. No warning, no diplomacy. No reason anyone could find. let's map the glyphs on captured hull. Plenty reborn from studying the vandals' lethal pull. Luminescence in the ships with every mood they feel. The species still a mystery behind their brutal zeal. Logan George follows where the Onyx Trail began. Vandal tech and bodies flowing through a smuggler's plan. Insect defense solutions hunts the hidden source. Vandal never stops, it holds its brutal course. QV stations burning where the Vandal made their mark. 7 mission stages deep inside the frozen dark. Lieutenant's body holds the access card. We need Logan George's investigation follows every lead. Vandal never stops. Logan George seals their fates. Investigate the QV stations under Vandal siege. Insect defense solutions hunts beneath each ridge. Siphon blade control the glaciers frozen dark. Operation Sworn Enemies leaves this burning mark. Vandal never stops. Operation Sworn Enemies awaits. Vinyl trade with some but sign keeps its careful distance wide. No diplomacy has ever turned the Vandals' lethal tide. Kingship arrives and systems fall before its ancient power. Harvesting the planets in the most catastrophic hour. Orion surface bomb with antimatter from above. Tiber and Caliban lost to everything they shove. Nyx feels the pressure as the raids grow every year. Vandal never stops, and sworn enemies draws near. Investigate the stations where the Vandal left their dead. Logan George follows every smuggler's hidden thread. No salvation past the Virgil jump points, killing zone. Operation Sworn Enemies hunts the dark alone. Vandal never stops. Operation Sworn Enemies awaits. Vandal never stops. Luminescent darkness waits. In 2655, a messer's grip had gone too far. Political refugees fled darkness to a distant star. Delamar's asteroid deep within the Glatchim ring. An abandoned mine in hollow where the free could sing. They named it Levski after Earth's old revolutionary flame. Vassal who had dreamed of freedom, here they built the same. Blackson's rocks concealed them from the Empire's searching eye. Levski never bowed beneath the dark Nyx sky. 6 rules carved in stone above the airlocks wide. Even if you disagree, respect our right to life inside. Mercy Hospital tends the wounded in the deep. Cafe U serves those whose revolutionary spirits keep. Levski never bowed. Vassal's dream became a shrine. Walk the halls where rebels carve their freedom from the stone. Anthony Tanaka's monument stands proud and never alone. Conscientious subjects self what corporate world forbid. People's Alliance holds the line for everything they did. Levski never bowed. People's Alliance holds the line. Over years, a criminal element found its way inside the welcoming alliance. alliance couldn't always stem the tide. Teachers' quarters line the halls where politics once ruled. Free thinkers mixing awkwardly with those who can't be fooled. Mooring neighbors sit too close and push too hard to join. People's alliance holds its ground on every flip of coin. The UE relationship stays complicated every day. Levski never bowed and never looked away. Vandal raids grow bold and near the verge of jump point zone. People's alliance standing guard but standing more alone. Operation Sworn Enemies, hunts abandoned station halls. Revolutionary spirit tested as the darkness calls. Levski never bowed. Moraine crosses every sign. Walk the halls where rebels carve their freedom from the stone. Anthony Tanaka's monument stands proud and never alone. Conscientious object sells what corporate worlds forbid. People's alliance holds the line for everything they did. Levski never bowed. People's alliance holds the line. We are dedicated to the creation of an egalitarian community where all sentients may feel safe expressing opportunity. Black market goods exist beside the altruistic dream. Nothing in the People's Alliance is quite what it might seem. Outlaw bases hide and keep a belt beyond the ring. Criminal strongholds built on what the darkness chose to bring. It's still the monument of Tanaka stands above it all. Levski
Tracking?
never bowed and never chose to fall. Walk the halls where vassal spirit lives in asteroid stone. People's alliance holds its ground.
No, you're not.
It never stands alone.
Oh, it's
No
just
salvation needed when the dream was always free. Levski holds the line for everyone who dares to be. Levski never bowed. People's alliance holds the line. Levski never bowed. People's alliance by design.
Why is it not working?
In 2655, when Messer's grip had gone too far, political refugees fled darkness to a distant star. Delamar's asteroid deep within the Glatchim ring, an abandoned mining hollow where the free could sing. They named it Levski after Earth's old revolutionary flame. Vassal who had dreamed of freedom, here they built the same. Glatchim's rocks concealed them from the Empire's searching eye. Levski never bowed beneath the darkness sky. 6 rules carved in stone above the airlocks wide. Even if you disagree, respect our right to life inside. Mercy Hospital tends the wounded in the deep. Cafe Muse serves those whose revolutionary spirits keep. Levski never bowed. Vassal's dream became a shrine. Walk the
don't care how long it
halls where
takes.
rebels carved their freedom from the stone.
I have a microphone for this.
Anthony Tanaka's monument stands
Work
proud
outside.
and never alone. Conscientious object sales what corporate worlds forbid. People's alliance holds the line for everything they did. Levski never bowed. People's alliance holds the line. Over years, a criminal
Alright, fine.
element found its way inside. The welcoming alliance couldn't always stem the tide. Teachers' courties line the
Takes 10
halls where
minutes to fly
politics
back here,
once ruled.
so-
Free thinkers mixing awkwardly with those who can't be fooled. Moraine neighbors sit too close and push too hard to join. People's alliance holds its ground
egalitarian community where all sentients may feel safe, expressing opportunity.
Black market goods exist beside the altruistic dream. Nothing in the People's Alliance is quite what it might seem. Outlaw bases hiding Kiga beyond the ring. Criminal strongholds built on what the darkness chose to bring. It's still the monument of Tanaka stands above it all. Levski never bowed, never chose to fall. Walk the halls where Vassal spirit lives in asteroid stone. People's Alliance holds its ground, it never stands alone.
Finish the gun for
No
heaven.
salvation
Smoke break.
the dream was always free. Levski holds the line for everyone who dares to be. Levski never bowed. People's Alliance holds the line. Levski never bowed. People's Alliance by design. In 2582, when caller Larry found the dark, a solo nav jumper left the Bremen system's mark. Named for the goddess of the night in ancient Greek, Nyx hid in darkness what the corporations couldn't see. A dark nebula borders where the system turns, glass in ring circles where the asteroid field burns. Nyx are stripped and Corliss waits for Genesis to try. Nyx hides in darkness beneath a lightless sky. Nyx too chokes and acid clouds too thick to clear. Nyx stirring ice giant turning cold throughout the year. Keegan belt lies silent at the system's frozen in. QV service stations marked with smugglers round the bend. Nyx hides in darkness. Black Jim holds the ships from sight. Explore the dark beyond the nebula's black veil. Nyx turns in silence where the corporate empires fail. Genesis terraforming dares what others left undone. Nyx hide in darkness far beyond the reach of the sun. Nyx hides in darkness, terraforming fights the ancient night. The People's Alliance made this darkness home in 2655. Political refugees who kept their revolutionary drive. Levski carved from Delamar beneath the asteroid stone. A haven for the rebels who refuse to live alone. Vandal ships now haunt the Virgil jump point edge. Sting, glaive, and scythe patrol the darkness pledge. Operation Sworn, enemies hunt abandoned station halls. Nyx hides in darkness as Vandal tech recalls. No UE flag protects this dark frontier. People's Alliance rules, but Vandal draws near. Every pilot born to steer from Virgil's dangerous zone. The raids grow bolder. Nyx cannot fight alone. Nyx hides in darkness. Vandal cuts the Virgil light. Explore the dark beyond the nebula's black veil. Nyx turns in silence where the corporate empires fail. Genesis terraforming dares what others left undone. Nyx hides in darkness far beyond the reach of sun. Nyx hides in darkness, terraforming fights the ancient night. Experimental technology attacks what seemed undone. Genesis terraforming battles what the empire shunned. Nyx's atmosphere slowly starts to clear. A coreless world that dare to persevere. Meanwhile, vandal raids grow closer every day. The Kika belt hides criminals along the way. Dark nebula watches over everything below. Nix hides in darkness, in the only home they know. Explore the dark beyond the nebula's endless war. Nix turns in silence, waiting for the final call. No salvation promised when the vandal raids ignite. Genesis keeps working through the ancient frozen night. Nix hides in darkness, terraforming fights the ancient night. Nix hides in darkness. Genesis won't give up the fight. In 2582 when Carla Larry found the dark, a solo nav jumper left the Bremen system's mark. Named for the goddess of the night in ancient Greek. Nix hid in darkness what the corporations couldn't seek. A dark nebula borders where the system turns. Flashing rain circles where the asteroid field burns. Nix, I stripped and cordless, waits for Genesis to try. Nix hides in darkness beneath a lightless sky. Nix too chokes and acid clouds too thick to clear. Nix during ice giant turning cold throughout the year. Kika belt lies silent at the system's frozen end. QV service stations mark where smugglers round the bend. Nix hides in darkness, flashing holds the ships from sight. Explore the dark beyond the nebula's black veil. Nix turns in silence where the corporate empires fail. Genesis terraforming dares what others left undone. Nix hides in darkness, far beyond the reach of the sun. Nix hides in darkness, terraforming fights the ancient night. The People's Alliance made this darkness home in 2655. Political refugees who kept their revolutionary drive. Levski carved from Delamar beneath the asteroid stone. A haven for the rebels who refuse to live alone. Vandal ships now haunt the verge of jump point edge. Stinger blade and scythe patrol the darkness pledge. Operation sworn enemies hunts abandoned station halls. Nix hides in darkness. This vandal tech recalls no UV flag protects this dark frontier. The People's Alliance rules, but vandal draws near. Every pilot warned to steer from Virgil's dangerous zone. The rage grow bolder, Nix cannot fight alone.
I will bought your ass.
Nix hides in darkness, vandal cuts the Virgil light. Explore the dark beyond the nebula's black veil. Nix turns in silence where the corporate empires fail. Genesis terraforming dares what others left undone. Nix hides in darkness, far beyond the reach of sight. Nix hides in darkness, terraforming fight the ancient night. Experimental technology attacks were seen done. Genesis terraforming battles with the Empire shun. Nix hides atmosphere slowly starts to clear. Call us world dare to persevere. Meanwhile vandal waves grow closer every day. The Geeko belt hides criminals along the way.
get in.
Beyond the nebula's endless walk, Nyx turns in silence, waiting for the final call. No salvation promised when the vandal raids ignite. Genesis keeps working through the ancient frozen night. Nyx hides in darkness, terraforming, fights the ancient night.
This should
Nyx
work.
hides in darkness, Genesis won't give up the fight.
Yes. This work.
In Stanton's human space, a banal voice appeared. Hello, human neighbor, the first alien ever heard. No face to meet, no hand to shake, nobody in the room. 3 asteroid stations holding treasures in the gloom. Darcy Station waits near Hurston's toxic haze. Cello hangs near Yellow through the asteroid maze. King of floats near Michael Dick and Frozen Grace. With pillow never shows his
Will not
face,
work.
yet fills every space. No credits change hands in Wickelow's ancient way. Vinyl culture trades and favors every day. Bring them Vesta, water, copian, horn and more. His warehouse holds the treasures that the humans adore. Wickelow never shows his face. Vinyl favors freely paid. Trade your cargo for the favors. Wickelow keeps in store. Grade A components waiting past the Emporium door. 3 stations scattered through the human corporate night. Wickelow never shows his face, but leaves his mark in sight. Wickelow never shows his face. 3 stations hold his trade. First non-human NPC to walk the human verse. His presence felt in every station, better not the worst. Reputation grows with every contract brought too close. New missions unlock deeper as your standing grows. Ships with special loadout feel as glamorous, bizarre armor, weapons, components gathered near and far. His emporium glows with treasures on display. Willow never shows his face, but never goes away. Freight elevators carry what the contract says. Every turning point completes another task. Do the system first before the deeper trades
I will
begin.
get in.
Willow's ancient vinyl ways pull every pilot in. Willow never shows his face. Darcy, Cello, King of Lay. Trade your cargo for the favors. Willow keeps in store. Grade A components waiting past the Emporium door. 3 stations scattered through the human corporate night. Willow never shows his face, but leaves his mark in the sight. Willow never shows his face.
This should be the docking
3
color.
stations hold his trade.
Let's down here.
The Banu met humanity before the stars were charted. Wide traders born from culture where the deal is warm with pride. Solely system home to those who barter, buy and sell. Willow brought that ancient way to Stanton's corporate spell. His warehouse holds what credits cannot buy or own. Grade A rewards for those who earn the favors shown. 3 asteroid bases humming in the human night. Willow never shows his face, but fills the verse
Yes.
with light. Trade your cargo where the vinyl treasures glow.
Have to.
Willow counts the favors that the humans owe. No salvation needed when the Emporium parade begins. Willow's ancient trade still beats where human commerce wins. Willow never shows his
Open the
face.
fucking door.
3 stations
stations hold his trade. Wicklow never shows his face. Warehouse treasures on parade.
All for nothing.
In Stanton's human space, a binary voice appeared. Hello, human neighbor, the first alien ever heard. No face to meet, no hand to shake, nobody in the room. 3 asteroid stations holding treasures in the gloom. Darcy Station waits near Hurston's toxic haze. Cello hangs near Yellow through the asteroid maze. King of floats near Micro taking frozen grace. Wicklow never shows his face. It fills every space. No credits change, hands in Wicklow's ancient way. Buy no culture trades and favors every day. Bringing vessel, water, copy and horn and more. This warehouse holds the treasures that the humans adore. Wicklow never shows his face. Buy no favors, freely paid. Trade your cargo for the favors. Wicklow keeps in store. Grade A components waiting past the Emporium door. 3 stations scattered through the human corporate night. Wicklow never shows his face, but leaves his mark inside. Wicklow never shows his face. 3 stations hold his trade.
Where's the commando word?
First non-human NPC to walk the universe. His presence felt in every station, better not the worst. Reputation grows with every contract up close. New missions unlock deeper as your standing grows. Ships with special loadout, fearless, glamorous, bizarre. Armor, weapons, components gathered near and far. His Emporium glows with treasures on display. Wicklow never shows his face.
This ship makes no
Never
sense.
goes away. Freight elevators carry what the contract asks. Every turning point completes another task. Knew the system first before the deeper trades begin. Wicklow's ancient binaries pull every pilot in. Wicklow
Are you
never
fucking
shows his
serious?
face. Darcy Sattler, king of the lake. Trade your cargo for the favors. Wicklow keeps in store. Grade A components waiting past the Emporium door. 3 stations scattered through the human corporate night. Wicklow never shows his face, but leaves his mark inside.
Oh nein!
Shows his face. 3 stations
Jetzt
hold
habe ich
his
die
trade.
ganze Munition da draußen verballert und hier ist kein Terminal. Oh, das kann nicht angehen.
Met humanity before the stars were charted wide. Traders born from culture where the deal is worn with pride. Solar system home to those who bought, buy and sell. Wicklow
Yeah,
brought
this is
that
not
ancient
enough.
way to Stanton's corporate spell. This warehouse holds the credits cannot buy or own. Grade A rewards for those who earn the favor shown. 3 asteroid bases humming in the human night. Wicklow never shows his face, but fills the verse with light. Trade your cargo, where the bound treasures glow. Wicklow counts the favors that the humans owe. No salvation needed when the Emporium parade begins. Wicklow's
Brauche ich noch ein Makro.
trade still beats where human
Lass ihn hier auch eine Stunde gegenschlagen.
Wicklow never shows his face. 3 stations hold his trade. Wicklow never shows his face. Warehouse treasures on parade.
Fordere es nicht hinaus. Bring das. Oh. Left mouse click. Double click. Alle 20 Sekunden.
In 2865, when Magda Hurston claimed this world, an aristocratic dynasty's ambition was unfurled. Indigenous life replaced by factory smoke and flame. Every living creature lost to Hurston's corporate game. Central Tower rises where the wilderness once stood. Strip mining carved through every vein of stone and wood. Aerial circles scarred above the polluted shore. Hurston dynamic zones and always ask for more.